Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a what sold video for the week of October 12th through the 18th. And if you are new here, my name is Amy and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark and Depop, full-time traveling ultrasound tech, currently on my lunch break. So I had a pretty decent week. I had 21 sales and that was a gross of $794 and a net of $442. So let's get into it. October 12th, I had 4 sales, beginning with a bundle of this vintage Starbucks Barista Siren logo 2001 Snowflake Candy Cane holiday mug and a Le Creuset L'Amour signature cast iron 2-quart heart-shaped new sold on Poshmark for the bundle price of $112, and I will only make $36.26, and it took 5 months to sell. So I bought this Le Creuset dish for myself off of Facebook Marketplace for $50, and I loved it. It was new in its box, but it was just too small. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna cook anything in it, so I listed it trying to recoup my money, and I did, but the shipping to ship this, I had to upgrade the Poshmark label, so it cost more money out of my pocket to ship it, but she accepted it, gave me 5 stars, and that's kind of all that matters. I don't have to move it back with me to Texas. All right, next up is the Spanx new with tags Suit Your Fancy mid-thigh bodysuit, beige, size large, cupped convertible, sold on eBay for $46.71, and I will make $34.89, and took 2 weeks to sell. And this is going to Australia, and I got it out of a fun box from ThreadUp. And then we have these UGG Australia black classic cardi knit tall sweater boots, women's size 7, sold on eBay for $36.90, and I will make $11.55, and only took 3 days to sell. And these came out of a American Thrift Supply UGG box where I got, you pay for 3 shoes, and I can't quite remember how much it was for 3, but I ended up getting 4 pairs. And then we have this True Religion men's size 2XL Western pearl snap button-up black shirt, long sleeve, sold on eBay for $31.85, and I will make $14.53, and took 12 days to sell, and I got this at an estate sale. And then October 13th, I had 4 sales, beginning with these Clarks size 7.5 Lisa Lakia black sandals, leather strap slide-on cushion comfort, sold on Poshmark for $24, and I will make $15.03, and took 4 months to sell. These came from an American Thrift Supply shoebox, and I don't know if y'all have ever worn a pair of Clarks, but they are amazing. I have a pair of sandals that I got at an estate sale, and I wore them to death. Like, love them. I'm ready to look on eBay to see if I can get another pair. That's how much I love them. All right, next we have this Nike women's West Virginia Mountaineers long sleeve t-shirt, size large, gray, WVU college, sold on Poshmark for $16, and I will make $11.80, and took 5 months to sell. I only bought this because I got it in the bins and it was new with tags, and so I think I paid like $1 for it. Otherwise I would not have picked this up. And then we have this Pottery Barn Hatley Kids Blue Gingham orange lined raincoat, size 7, sold on Poshmark for $15, and I will make $11.21, and took 2 months to sell. And this also came from the bins. And then we have these On Cloud Surfer women's pearl ivory size 8 new in box running comfort lightweight hospital, sold on eBay for my full price of $110, and I will make $91.47, and took 3 weeks to sell. These went to the authenticator and got authenticated and moved on to the buyer, and I got these at an estate sale. If they were my size, I would have kept them. They looked very cozy and cushy. October 14th, I had 3 sales, beginning with this Chico's Traveler black glitter flower cardigan jacket, size 1, medium, stretch whimsy goth, sold on Poshmark for $15, and I will make $10.67, and took 3 months to sell, and I did get this out of the bins. Then we have these UGG Classic Short 2 Gray Women's Boots size 8 suede shearling sold on Depop for $17, and I will make 10 cents. That's right, 10 cents, and took 5 days to sell. These came out of that American Thrift Supply shoebox, and three out of 4 of the UGGs have now sold. This was the 4th pair that were definitely more worn than the other ones, so I'm just glad to break even on them, really. I hope she gets some use out of them. And then we have this Natural Life Weekend Cotton Hoodie, large/extra large, raw seams, slouchy light gray, cozy boho, sold on eBay for $30.95, and I will make $11.54, and took 5 days to sell. I don't know if y'all have experimented with Natural Life, but it has been a great seller for me. The long maxi floral kind of peasant looking dresses do the best, but I have sold shirts and now sweatshirts, and they sell quickly, so definitely pick them up if you find them. I bought this off of the Whatnot, so I do think I paid too much for it, and it did have a little stain on it that I couldn't get it out, and I of course disclosed that, but it still sold pretty fast. October 15th, I had one sale, and it was these Coach women's sunglasses, Whitney black logo, case sold on Depop for $22, and I will make $17.04, and took 1 day to sell. I got these in a fun box. They did have a little bit of scratching on the lenses, so I didn't list them for as much as, one probably could. October 16th, I had 2 sales, beginning with this Y2K decoded 90s black vest size extra large, goth waistcoat, grunge rock, office siren, heritage. Crammed in all those keywords, didn't I? Sold on eBay for full price of $34.73, and I will make $22.72, and this took 2 weeks to sell, and I did get this in the bins. And then we have this amethyst and pearl beaded necklace, 33 inches long, no clasp, purple layering gemstone, sold on eBay for $22.75, and I will make $9.30, and this took 9 days to sell, and I got this out of a ThredUp jewelry lot, the 15-piece jewelry from ThredUp. October 17th, I had 2 sales, beginning with this Free People Misha Velvet Midnight Blue mini v-neck dress, size small, witchy whimsigoth, sold on Depop for $30, and I will make $24.62, and took 1 month to sell, and I did get this in the bins, and it is adorable, and the buyer has already gotten it and left me a really nice review. And then these mix number 6 Heijin loafers, shoes, formal dress, black patent prom Hoko, size 8.5, sold on Poshmark for $20, and I will make $4.26, and took 3 months to sell. These came from a ThredUp men's shoebox that's a fairly new box that they don't do very often because they don't sell men's clothes. It came with 7 pairs of shoes, I believe, and I have sold 5 of them, and so I am in the green for those. I'm sure these shoes are going to something formal for high school, this fall/winter. October 18th, I had 4 sales, beginning with this Brooks Brothers brown wool herringbone skirt, size 14 petite, academia, preppy, office, new with tags, sold on Poshmark for $25, and I will make $15, and this took about 2 months to sell. Then we have these Mucklucks Jayla moccasin slippers, size 9, dusty rose, faux suede fur, cozy pink, new with tags, sold on eBay for $25.85, and I will make $11.45, and they took 3 days to sell, and I did get these out of a ThredUp fun box as well. And then we have this Jellycat Amusables diamond ring wedding soft plush toy, sold on eBay for my full price of $45.85, and I will make $12.59, and took 3 months to sell. And what's so funny about this is I bought this in a lot off of Facebook with a bunch of Jellycats. This was the last one to sell, and I sent, I think, like 3 to my nieces. And just the day before this sold over on Poshmark, I got a really low ball offer, and I countered, and she countered back another, she went up like $2, and so I just declined it. And I thought it was hysterical that the next day it sold for full price on eBay, because I was like, if it doesn't sell for a good price, I'm just gonna give it to my nieces. So I'm not gonna take a lowball offer. So I didn't. Somehow the universe was like, bless you, you get a full price for that. And then the last sale of the week was this Dooney & Burke black pebble grain small Lexington shopper purse handbag tote, sold on eBay for $69.83, and I will make $47.97, and it only took 3 weeks to sell. This was mine. I didn't have it very long. I bought it here in Kentucky off of Facebook for only $15, but I only used it a couple times. And then when I got that Dooney & Burke rescue box from ThredUp, and it had the vintage black one that I just absolutely love, I decided to swap them out because I am really trying, I could try harder to not collect things while traveling, because I have to move all that stuff with me, and I'm gonna have to make some serious decisions here pretty soon about items to keep and sell and donate and send to ThredUp and all those things, because I only have 6 weeks left here in Kentucky. So yeah, I will probably start running a sale on eBay November 1st to try and get some of that inventory moved out. So if y'all are needing anything, make sure to check it out. Okay, well, I hope y'all's weeks have been good with your sales. I do feel like I'm not having as many sales, but my net is still reaching my goal. I'm just not selling quite as many items, which is fine, which is totally fine. So that's it for today. And if y'all enjoyed this video, please consider hitting like or subscribe on your way out. Bye, friends.